What is this? It's a picture of me and Sayori. What's so funny? Did you look at the back? The back? Dear Shuta, looks like you've safely survived. Because you've survived this time again, you will continue to play in the liar's game. What does this mean? Who's Shuta? Who? But aren't you Shuta? Huh? My name is Shuta? Here, I'll give you the medicine that unlocks your memories now. Stop! What the hell do you think you're doing? In the brief second of the injection, all my lost memories. Shuta? Who the hell am I? Up. Wake up. This is... So, have your memories returned? And there was Sayori, staring at me. Yeah, my memories are back safe and sound. I now knew who this girl was. All my memories had come back. These past few days, everything about this insane liar's game we had participated in. No, isn't it wrong for me to say participated? Rather, the mastermind behind this game was me. You did a good job this time too. You had no idea that everyone was a killer. The look of despair on all their faces as they were executed. Don't you understand just a little bit what it's like to be a murderer? If you don't, then there's no point to this game. I've played this insane liar's game so many times before. And the girl named Sayori was my accomplice. I don't know why she's doing this with me, but there's a reason in our past. When we were young, we met one another in an orphanage. And we had something that we both shared. Someone important to us had been murdered. Our families had been murdered and we had been left all alone. My parents were a perfect, loving couple. They were so kind and they loved me. But then that horrible tragedy touched me so many years ago. I was coming home from school and was hoping to hear my mom's voice when I got home. Usually, she would kindly shout "Welcome home" to me. I ran into the kitchen without thinking, and that's when I saw my mom. She had been stabbed in the chest with a knife. My mother had been murdered. The culprit was quickly arrested. He was a 30-year-old man who lived nearby. His reason? He was in a bad mood. To think that nonsense was the reason he had killed my mom. Afterwards, my father was no longer the same dad I knew. Every night he would drink. He even stopped going to work. And then one day, my father took his life. He didn't want to live a life without the one he loved. I was left all alone, and so I was sent to an orphanage. And that's where I met Sayori. We shared the same situation and quickly became close. Sayori and I both had our mothers killed, and we were raised in an orphanage. Our lives had been ruined by a selfish monster. We would never be with them again. But then, what about this? Once that murderer was let back out into the world 10 years later, you're saying they get to go back and live a normal life? When their victims' lives are forever ruined? That grim reality brought up such anger we had never felt before. And that anger continued to grow inside us for years. Until finally, we decided to take action on our rage. We decided we would deal out punishment to those guilty murderers. And so, we thought of the Liar's Game. The participants of that game, every single one of them was a murderer. We investigated unsolved deaths and found killers who thought they had gotten away with it, and forced them to play. We told the players that they had a deadline to find out who the killer was and execute them. The killers would always act, even up to the very last second, that they were not what they were. However, their fate from the very beginning had already been decided. Because everyone in the game was a murderer. And so, the game only ends when everyone has been executed. So, to say this predetermined game is a death game, the killers with despair and tension would always face their death with terror. To say what we were doing was right isn't the truth. In the rule of law, murder is murder, no matter the reason. That's why, because of our actions, we can't change that we are also murderers. And here is why I go out of my way to erase my memories every time I play this game. If you're going to kill your enemy 10,000 times, then you are just like them. To be with those who killed innocents. So I decided to bring them to justice, even if it meant I might die too. Rather, that if I ever was suspected, then that would be it. It makes my life worth so much more. But even if I could make one person feel better for executing a killer who escaped the law, then there is a purpose for this game. Every time I play this game, I am reminded that these people are my opponents. Everyone tries to save only themselves, to win, and the doubt begins. And at the end of it all that hatred is what kills them every time. Well, who am I to say when I'm playing the game too? So, let's start preparing the next game. As long as there are more killers out in the world, the Liar's Game will never end. Even today, there are new murders. Even today, there are new tragedies. How nice the world would be if there was no one like me. End. You've solved the truth behind the Liar's Game and Shuta's past. Normal end. Still unsolved. The person in the black hoodie and Sayori's past. In order to unlock the true ending, solve every case without a single mistake, and find 2 new pieces of evidence on day 5. So after replaying through the game, I'm going to quickly show what the 2 pieces of new evidence are, so we can just start with the true ending in the next video. Huh? A picture? Why does it give me a strange feeling? The girl in this picture? It feels like this is someone I can't live without. Speaking of that, the girl's holding flowers. I think I saw the same kind in the living room. I should go check. It's a photo of a happily married couple. Huh? I don't remember these flowers being here before. These flowers, even though they're not standing up, they are quite beautiful. I feel like they have a very important purpose. I shouldn't take them. Thanks for watching. See you later.